attacks against American bases in the Middle East if there's an airstrike?
You should expect everything. You should expect everything. Not necessarily through the government. It's not only the governments are not the only player in this region. You have different parties, you have different factions, you have different ideology. You have everything in this region now. So you have to expect that.
But we'd like to know more, and I think the president would like to know more. American people would like to know, if there's an attack, what might be the repercussions and who might be engaged in those repercussions.
Before the 11th of September, in my discussion with many officials in the United States, some of them are congressmen, I used to say that don't deal with the terrorists as playing games. It's a different story. You're going to pay the price if you're not wise.
Let's bring in CNN Pentagon correspondent Chris Lawrence. As Jason Johnson, our political analyst, said, it sure sounds like a threat. Like Bashar al-Assad is taunting President Obama and the United States.
It wasn't exactly subtle, Carol, alluding to the fact that chemical weapons may be used. And when he talks about it doesn't have to be the government, what he's saying is he doesn't have to be the one pushing the button to retaliate against the United States. U.S. intelligence officials have told us that they have communications that indicate Iran may be planning a retaliation strike on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. Assad would have the ability to mobilize Hezbollah, getting tens of thousands of fighters out there, possibly targeting Israel, going after U.S. consulates and embassies in the region. I think that's one of the reasons that you saw the U.S. Get so many people out of their embassy in Beirut on Friday. But mixed in with the threats were also some accusations aimed at the Obama administration, basically saying, you don't have the evidence that you're telling everyone that you do.
Finished. Our soldiers in another area were attacked chemically. Our soldiers. They went to the hospital as casualties because of chemical weapons. But in the area where they said the government used chemical weapons, we only had video and we only have pictures and allegations. We're not there. Our forces, our police, our institutions don't exist. How can you talk about what happened if you don't have evidences? We're not like the American administration. We're not social media administration or government. We are the government that deal with reality. When we have evidences, we will announce.
That man is not lying.
This is a savvy message.
He's not lying.
Because it's clearly aimed not only at the undecided people within Congress who have to vote to authorize this strike, but at the American people as well. He talked about Al-Qaeda, about how his government is the one fighting Al-Qaeda, and that any airstrike on the Syrian regime would ultimately benefit Al-Qaeda. These are messages clearly aimed at the American people, and it shows that Bashar al-Assad is well aware of the internal debate going on here right now, Carol.
Well, I don't know if I liked it, but it was interesting that he said social media, because most of the evidence coming out of Syria is from YouTube videos, right?
That's right. I mean, it was an aside. It was saying, look, if you're saying you have all this evidence, and it's something even those of us in the media have said, can there be a way in which you don't compromise your intelligence sources, but yet present more evidence to the American people?
That's all he's got to do, but he don't have any evidence because he's lying to us.
We think the evidence is there, but the problem is that evidence isn't really being presented publicly. Bashar al-Assad knows this. He knows this, and he's sort of using that to sort of, drive this.
No, he's not.
Saying, look, if you've got this evidence against me.
He's just saying the facts. We are all being lied to by our own president.
So much still to come in the newsroom. The president's push to punish Syria. Is he winning the PR campaign? Can he win it?
It's just a puppet. That's all he is.
The host of CNN's Crossfire.
Unbelievable.
Banjos.
Can't believe how I got fooled. Can't believe it.